This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There are still places to go, people to see, and adventures ahead. Azure Well creates vitamins and supplements focused on purity, potency, and consistency for people who want to make the most of every season of life. Every formula is lab-tested and designed for everyday wellness. If quality matters to you, compare what's in your cabinet to Azure Well. Visit AzureLivingWell.com. That's AZURE livingwell.com. These products have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hello and welcome back to Swamp School's BizTalk, the podcast where we blend the worlds of environmental science and business. I'm your host, Mark Salinger, and today we'll be diving into the crucial topic for anyone looking to succeed in the environmental sector, the market demand for environmental services and products. Whether you're an environmental consultant, a green entrepreneur, or thinking of entering this field, understand where the demand is and how to tap into it can make all the difference in your success. So let's get started. Environmental services are in high demand today, and the demand is only expected to grow. But why? The answer lies in a combination of factors. First, there's an increasing awareness of environmental issues. Climate change, habitat destruction, pollution. These topics are no longer fringe concerns. They're mainstream. Governments, corporations, and even individuals are looking for ways to minimize their environmental impact. Second, regulations are becoming stricter. Governments around the world are implementing tougher environmental laws, and businesses must comply. This creates a demand for services such as environmental impact assessments, compliance consulting, and sustainability audits. Finally, there's a shift toward sustainability in the private sector. Companies are recognizing that sustainable practices are not just good for the planet, they're good for business too. This shift is driving the need for an expertise in areas like green building design, renewable energy, and sustainable supply chain management. So now that we touched on why the demand is growing, let's explore where the opportunities are. Here are some key areas of growth in the environmental sector. The first is, of course, environmental consulting. This is perhaps the most obvious opportunity. As businesses face increasing regulatory pressure, they need experts who can help them navigate these complexities. Whether it's conducting environmental impact assessments or guiding companies through the permitting process, consultants are very much in high demand. Sustainable design and development is another category. Green building is booming, with more companies looking to design eco-friendly spaces. If you have expertise in sustainable architecture, energy efficiency, or landscape design, this is a sector with significant potential. Another one is waste management and recycling. As the world grapples with waste issues, innovative solutions for recycling and waste management are becoming increasingly valuable. Entrepreneurs who can offer efficient, sustainable waste solutions will find a growing market. Renewable energy, this sector is where we transition to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and geothermal, and this is accelerating. This creates opportunities not just for energy providers, but also for those offering related services such as installation, maintenance, and energy efficient consulting. And finally, water resources management. With water scarcity becoming a global issue, services that focus on water conservation, management, and treatment are in high demand. From wetland restoration to stormwater management, there are numerous ways to tap into this market. So how can we position ourselves or your business to take advantage of these opportunities? Well, there are a few strategies here. First is to identify your niche. The environmental sector is broad, so it is important to find a niche where you can specialize. Whether it's a particular type of consulting, a specific sustainable technology, or a geographic area that you're in, having a clear focus will help you stand out. Secondly, stay informed. Regulations, technologies, and market demands are constantly evolving. Staying up to date with the latest developments in your niche will allow you to anticipate changes and adapt your services accordingly. We want to build a strong network. Relationships are key in any business, and the environmental sector is no exception. Connect with other professionals, potential clients, and industry leaders. Attend conferences, join professional organizations, and be active on platforms like LinkedIn to expand your network. Invest in technology. The environmental sector is increasingly driven by technology, whether it's GIS mapping for environmental assessments or software engineering management, even using AI for your programs. Investing is the right tools, and it can in this can increase your efficiency, enhance your service offerings, and give you a competitive edge. And then communicate your value. Finally, to be sure to communicate your value to the services efficiently. Whether you have a website, social media, or client presentations, make sure potential clients understand how you can help them achieve their environmental business goals. So, as the world continues to prioritize sustainability, the demand for environmental services and products will only increase. By understanding where the opportunities lie and how to position yourself to take advantage of them, you can build a successful business that not only meets market demand, but also contributes to a more sustainable future. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Swamp School Business Talk. I hope you find this discussion on market demand insightful and inspiring. If you did, be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who might benefit. In our next episode, we'll be discussing how to navigate the complex regulatory landscape in the environmental sector and turn compliance challenges into business opportunities. You won't want to miss it. So until next time, keep blending science with business for a better world.